Lads, welcome back to Fusion YGO. Patrick checking in and saying, hey, how you doing? Today we're going to be talking about some Twitter drama, and I'm not going to take sides, but first let's talk about it. So the Twitter drama is price of competitive staples is very high. That's it. That could be the whole video, and that's not even a hot take. That's just factually true. But to make that more appeasing, let's first talk about how Konami could fix that in the future and ways that would benefit them moving forward that I think the community as a whole could get behind. Then talk about what you can do to make your life easier and actually, afford expensive cards. Here's what Konami currently does. They print the chase card at a secret rare. I get it, you will sell a lot of product. But why are we printing it at high rarity when we could print them as a short print super rare or a short print ultra rare in the core sets or wherever these cards are printed, and then use that as a reprint value and reprint fodder later in order to maximize sales on products in the future? If these cards were originally printed as a super rare, or there's maybe one in every other box, people are still gonna buy cases of this product because you can get more than one playset of Prosperity and turn around selling it on the secondary market, so people are gonna buy it more. It also, whilst decreasing the overall secondary market value of the set, it would increase Konami's actual sales of sealed product if these high chase cards were more easily accessible or easily pulled. Because people are gonna buy more of the product in order to get it, and with more of them in circulation, more people will be willing and able to spend money on those products. So from a business standpoint, because Konami makes absolutely $0 on the secondary market, Konami does not make money from that. They make money from sealed product sales. So Konami, if you're listening, this is a business idea. Short print it, put one per box, one per every other box, these high dollar staple cards, and let the set sell themselves in terms of other strategies. People will be more willing and more able to buy sealed product that way. The secondary market is the ones that are negatively affected by this, but the way they circumvent that is now they can start selling more sealed product at a more competitive price. If Konami did something like that, if that was their formulaic business model of short print super rares, staples as super rares, like Forbidden Droplets, Triple Tactics Talents, Lightning Storm, and then moving into, they could reprint them sooner, meaning they could maximize on the potential of the card earlier. So, for example, Pot of Prosperity was released, I believe, in Blazing Vortex, and after it got released, if it was released as a super rare, they could have reprinted it in 3 to 6 months because it wouldn't affect, the sales from that set would have been maximized on the offset. And then once you hit here in the 3 to 6 month range, you could reprint it in a reprint set as a secret rare, driving sales for people that want to up the rarity of their cards. Or even do it as an ultra rare and slowly upgrade the rarity until you phase it out. Now, I'm not saying that you shouldn't put some chase cards in there as secret rares, but I would like it if we didn't have secret rare cards that were terrible, like the Magistus secret rare. If we could do that and consistently make it so that we had access to those cards, that'd be great. But Konami doesn't do that. So how can you circumvent this issue? Well, there's a couple of things you can do. The first and foremost one is start a TCG Player account as a seller. If you do that, you will have access to funds. So here's what you do. You go to tcgplayer.com and you sign up to become a seller. You choose when you choose your payment method, do in-store credit. It's not cash. They're not giving you money. They're giving you in-store credit. You're basically trading cards. Now, I am not a tax expert.
Hey guys, Christian, the editor here, just popping in to say, if you're gonna go with TCG Player, definitely stick with the store credit option. If you get paid for it and you think it's a good idea, just be prepared for some difficult taxes. It was annoying for me the last 2 years that I've been a seller on TCG Player, so definitely keep that in mind. If you guys don't want to have to deal with extra complicated taxes, just stick with the store credit option. Peace.
And this is not me taking sides in it. I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is expensive, but I think there's a way we can fix it. And there's something you can do right now to afford the cards that you want. So, here's something you can do. You can put cards online that you pull from packs, that you pick up randomly, or other cards that you've realized you're not using or you don't want to use anymore. And you want to put them out there so that you can actually invest in the market. You put those cards online. On Friday night, you turn it online. You let it run all weekend because you have 48 hours, 2 business days. 2 business days to ship out orders. Turn it on Friday night after 6 o'clock, your local time. And then Monday, turn it off, print your orders, go wherever you need to go to print your orders, figure out how much it costs you to print. So let's say 55 cents for the stamp, $1 for your top loader, let's say a nickel maybe for your envelope, and it's typically about 20 cents per page to print something somewhere at like a local printing shop. So right there, it's about $1.50 for shipping. Charge $1.50 shipping. There you go. Now what you've done is you're mitigating your costs on shipping fees because you're going to have to pay something. You ship it out, and then in 2 weeks you get that money on a Monday or Thursday. Doing this, you will have access to funds. I have been doing this for a little over a year now. You can get a lot of in-store credit to be able to get the cards that you want by using what you've already invested in the game, spending, I don't know, you'll probably spend $100 over the course of a year, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, depending. And I recommend that if you're starting out, if this is your first venture into TCG Player, so you're starting at level 1, you can only have 100 cards on there. And you want to maximize the amount of money that you're making from TCG Player so that you can get the most cards, the most bang for what you're putting in. And start with $5 plus cards. Only put cards on there that are 1, going to move, and 2, that are expensive. You're making sure you're starting out high. You're starting out front loaded. And then as you grow in size for TCG Player, you start slowly adding in cheaper cards. So once you go from level 1 to level 2, you add in, let's make it anything $1 or more. Great. Once you hit level 3, start trying to load it up because I think it's 10,000 cards. And with that, that's where you start putting in your penny stocks. That's where you start putting in your commons, getting rid of all your bulk. And then once you hit level 4, there you go. You're off to the races. You'll have to maintain your shipping price. You want to maintain a good rapport as a seller. Learn from people that know what they're doing. Talk to people you know that you trust to explain to you conditions of cards. TCG Player has a bunch of links too to really help you understand what your card condition is. And this is important for all games because this isn't just Yu-Gi-Oh! This can work for Magic the Gathering, Pokemon, Digimon, everything. But if you do this correctly, you will be spending significantly less over the course of a year in your hobby and maximizing your investment in it from the onset and minimizing your future investment in terms of physical monetary value in terms of singles. Sealed product you can also get on TCG Player. I hope this guide was helpful. More videos. If you are curious about how to play this game on a budget, we've got a budget guide over there. I got it, Christian. But until next time, lads, good fun.
Oh, and one more thing before I send you guys on your way. If you decide you want to take this to the next level and you want to start building a trading card empire, then you're going to need to start learning the market. So take your time to research, see what cards are moving, and try to keep an eye on price ranges. TCG Player has added a bunch of valuable tools for you guys. And of course, we also do market watches every Tuesday. So if you guys want a little bit of help there and trying to figure your way around the Yu-Gi-Oh! Market, be sure to subscribe so you can stay tuned for those. Good fun, have luck.